Dream of combat, comrades nation. Dream of combat, comrades nation. Dream of combat, comrades nation.
What up, boys? What's going on, boys and girls?
Welcome to the Comrades Nation.
Yeah, welcome to the Combat Comrades podcast. Lovely to have you. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm Dave. This is Johnny.
Hello.
And we're here to BS with our bros, whether you're a female bro or male bro.
Because we have 17% audience female, actually, I saw.
How good's that?
Shout out to the females, you know?
Yeah. We've been diving into the analytics. You know, it's about our 6-month anniversary since we started this. Thank you to everyone who has enjoyed the progression. Unfortunately, 90.5% of the people that enjoy this beautiful podcast aren't subscribed. So do us a favor. It's free. Hit the button. You know you want to. Anyway, moving on. And yeah, shout out to the 16% of our Spotify listeners being chicks.
Yep.
Who would have thunk it?
Yep.
Well, anyway, we have a beautiful episode this week. We get to discuss things.
Mm-hmm. No UFC card this weekend, but we will discuss and have a little play with some other stuff.
Yeah, we're going to be shooting this shit today. Obviously, we've got a week in between the next big card, which is fucking massive.
Yep.
So we're going to...
Massive, ironically, main evented by small guy.
Yes, legit.
Too small guy.
Big event, small guy.
guys.
This short guy. Yeah, so we... Just going to shoot the shit.
Yep.
Let us know in the comments on these off weeks. What would you like us to do? Yep. Actually, I introduced a new thing on our profiles in our link tree there. We have the questions that you guys can ask us for us to answer throughout the episodes to come. We'll get to that later. For now, what were the highlights of last week, Johnny? What do you reckon?
Well, you know, I got to start with my boy Arman.
Start from the top.
Start from the headbutt, dude.
I mean, what's up with that, Arman? You knew you were going to bash him, and you still were a dick.
To be fair, I did hear in the Ariel podcast, after the fight, he was like, yeah, you know, I just get so angry. So at least he's aware of his anger.
He's very angry.
The worst thing is to be like a Sean Strickland. Like, I don't got a problem. You got the fucking problem, man.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm a man. Yeah, that's true. I guess he owns it.
But yeah, you definitely got to try to... Yeah, I guess, hey, he didn't punch anyone in the crowd. So I
was waiting for it. When he walked out, I'm like, is he going to... I thought he was going to come through the TV and punch me. Is that unpredictable?
Yeah. Which is good for when you're fighting, but it's not good when it comes to stability, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I think Ilya will... I get under your skin. He's got a hard accent to do, man. Yeah. Very hard.
He's a hard guy to listen to begin with.
He's grown up in Spain, but they learn the Queen's English there. They speak with an accent, but they obviously don't sound...
Cheerio.
Yeah, they don't sound fully English, so it's a very tricky one to do.
Yeah, it was tough. As someone, you know, I make no qualms. I don't like Harmon and I really like Dan, but I had to face the cold, hard truths.
Yep.
And so did Dan. I don't know if you saw his video that he put out with Oscar Willis.
No, another one after the fight?
Yeah, after the fight. So because, you know, in the original video, he was saying that those short arms aren't going to be able to do much. And Oscar goes, well, I guess those short arms really helped with those short elbows. Isn't that right, Dan? And Dan's like, no one likes a cheeky cunt. And it was so good to see him like, he started serious, but then he's like laughed about it. And he's like, only Armin can say that. And he didn't even say it. He was nice and respectful to me. And he's like, you know, I got to take shit from you. Oh, it's so good.
It's so interesting to see because like this was not just a fight between different cultures. This was like also to see the cultures, right?
Yeah.
And it was so interesting to see, like I saw Oscar Willis in the another interview with Dan going being like making fun of Arman. He's like, oh, so Arman, he's got an amazing personality, you know?
Yeah.
But in that culture, if you are too loud and obnoxious and too like crazy, like Ian Gary, they don't like that. They think you're being...
you're not the humble brother.
Right, yeah. But in like the Western societies, like you're always having a joke, not taking yourself too seriously, having a laugh. You know? So it's just interesting to see those two ways of
the two contrasts. You know? Well, like Western countries, especially Australia and New Zealand, we're like very self-deprecating. Yeah. And we like to take...
Even the US and Canada, right? To an extent. Like they're all kind of like pretty easygoing.
Yeah, 100%. So it's yeah, you're right, and it's good. It's always the like Western opponents that talk all the shit, and then they lose to these Russians or Armenians, these mountain men, and the mountain men are always so humble in victory, and it's so annoying. Like, you fucking want to hate the guy, but you're like, oh man, like, you know, he trained, he dominated, and he was humble.
Yes.
It's fucking hard to hate him now, isn't
Yeah.
it? So, no, it's very exciting. I'm keen to see fucking, now it's Arman versus Ilya.
Yes, that is.
That's it. That's the fight to make.
It's done. Because not only did he win, he won in like dominant fashion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what? Who else do you need to? Justin Gaethje, who went to a decision with Fiziev.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Freaking Petty Pimbot, who a Wash Chandler. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, Batty did look good, but yeah, the level of opponent Chandler cannot hold a flipping candle.
Yeah.
To the likes of Arman.
Exactly.
If Batty beat the brakes out of Arman, there you go.
Yeah.
But he can't leapfrog him after that.
Yeah, I wonder like
But there is the story though.
of
The Ilya and fucking Paddy, like,
True, the beef.
they have the backstory, the beef.
But
Throw in the water bottle, a little chorizo.
yeah, you're fucking bitch.
Yeah. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, I don't think the UFC is that scummy enough to sell out just for the story. I feel like they still have some
You'd be
integrity.
surprised.
I feel like they still, but I think that's what differs. That's why boxing, because boxing became so much about these padding and designing these things, which is UFC was like, you're gonna be in with killers. You know, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Makes
Well,
it so
boxing
cool.
was like, there's too many belts, too many different organizations. You think like WWE
Yeah,
is,
that's another issue.
you don't want, because WWE and UFC share the same parent company, right?
Yes.
So
So you have to think.
you never know when it's going to bleed over.
Yeah, I think it has a little bit already, man.
I feel like it. Yeah.
Like even before that, since Conor McGregor, that's probably
Yeah, but
It's been a trend.
they capitalized on Conor McGregor, which catapulted the entire fucking
Definitely,
sport. So that was a good move.
yeah. But so far, I don't think there's been any. I mean, maybe the only one I can think of is the O'Malley and Merab rematch. It's like,
Yeah.
you went a dominant champion,
Yeah, no.
right?
It was, well, what? He defended against Cheeto, which is like, you know, we like Cheeto here, but we're
nothing
real.
impressive. Yeah,
He's not a tough fight for any champion. They should be. Like, looking at like his level of fighting, you would expect a champion of whatever division he's fighting in to be leaps and bounds better than the capabilities, right?
Yeah.
So that was definitely manufactured. That rematch,
Yeah.
I had no fan out. Like if there
everyone
was
was outraged.
all the people that weren't fans of either of them would have been like, why the fuck is he getting another title shot?
Yeah, it didn't make.
It's only the people that are like, oh, Sugar Show. Which
But-
I'm a Sugar fan. I
Me
love
too.
it.
But
it was a weird.
but I do think that the UFC fans' reactions to that
Yeah.
made UFC kind of like reflect a little bit, be like, okay, yeah, let's focus on just making.
Well, they
And I think they do that.
They took a gamble. I reckon. Well, Dana has come out and like admitted that he's only recently started to like Merab
Wow.
because he's just keeps beating. It was after his last win. He's like, his guy wants to fight again. He's like, how can I hate him?
How can I?
He's like, he's warmed up to me now.
Ah.
You know. So I think Dana
Well,
was Dana was probably like, called Sean and was like, do you think you can do this? Sean's like, of course. He's like, please fucking do it. And then it backfired. He was like, shit.
Okay, yeah, I see. He wanted to have like an exciting guy.
Yeah. Because Sean's way more marketable than Merab, you know.
But now,
Yeah,
Marab,
now,
bro,
100%.
Isn't that crazy? Like he just really.
The sport moves so quick, man. You go from like being boring Merab to now everyone's like team Merab.
But it's really, I guess it's like any workplace. You find your niche, and Marab is like, I'm this weird Georgian fuck, so I'm just gonna really.
This horny little munchkin of a man.
Yeah.
Hey, Dana, give me an interview with Nina Dana.
But he's trying to find a wife now, bro. He's trying to get a
What
wife
else?
now.
Yeah, he's probably friggin' finding it in a very interesting way, I'm
In
sure.
the Las Vegas
Strip. Another standout performance.
Yep.
Ian Cuck Machado Gary. Mummy. We'll never forget. He had a very good performance against Bilal. Look, he may not have the carry power,
Yeah.
but he's got some slick striking,
Yeah.
man.
He has the ability to win high level main events.
Yeah.
And to be a champion, that's all you need to do, honestly.
100%.
If he uses his cuckery to make people tune into him, dude,
That's smart.
Views are views. Yeah.
That's it.
Honestly, Colby Covington did that. Like, people hate him now. Would I do that? No. But that's the avenue he took, right?
Yeah.
And now I think he's just leaning into his cuckery just to be like, this will get people tuning in. And Daddy Dana's like, if it gets the views, it gets the views.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. Because no matter if people love you or hate you, they're going to tune in anyway.
in,
Because
exactly.
half of them are going to tune in praying that you get smacked. And the other half are going to tune in watching you win.
Yeah, because he actually does fight well too,
does.
right? He does. And he just has like, 2 avenues. He's got that whole cuck angle, and then he's got the whole, he's actually a good fighter. I feel like that's the new evolution of UFC. You need to have both to be at the top.
100%.
You need to be, and that's why like even Arman, man, I know like people say he's boring and stuff, but he has his own weird little, have you seen him eating those giant?
Yeah, the freaking massive croissant.
I heard an interview with Ariel before his fight, and he was like, yeah, I spent lots of money to hire a professional to film me train. It gets like 10,000 views. I put video of me eating huge croissant. Everyone goes crazy. That's all they want from me now.
Bro, there's a video of him where he was eating caviar, and I'm pretty sure the caption, well, it's what I put him on about shorts actually,
Yes,
where he's like, it's a prelim fighter's pay at breakfast. And he's like digging into this caviar. It's like relaxed, dude. But people love it. People froth watching people eat.
It's weird.
Strange.
Yeah, the fact that people are requesting, like, we love those videos of watching you eat.
Yeah. And then here I've got my friggin' wife going, can you stop chewing?
So fucking loud.
Yeah, flip. But yeah, Bilal's shit.
Yeah, man. I mean,
shit.
he just talks so much. Like, he's always talked, but he managed to win, but now he's just
Stop talking, brother.
Like, and just, yeah.
Not great. What other standout performances?
Yakhyayev, brother.
Oh, my Lanta.
That guy is going to be an MFer in the light heavyweight division.
Get your Yakhayayevs out.
Dude, yeah.
For the boy, dude. He was an absolute unit.
Yeah.
And where did I have my note about? He was big boy, right? Heavyweight.
Yakhyayev, light heavyweight, I thought.
Sorry, light heavyweight.
Yeah.
He did the that really quick freaking KO, right?
Sakura, spin. Oh, no, it wasn't a... I think
No, it was a choke.
It was a choke.
Yeah,
he
got him down to the ground, then choked him out.
But it was like...
Bro, he was quick.
Yeah.
He's scary, man.
Scary, man, yeah.
He's freaking scary. And like, imagine him against the likes of Black Panther, dude.
Who's Black... Oh, Black Jag?
Yeah, Black Jag, sorry.
Yeah. Wakanda.
Yeah. Wakanda. No, that excites me. A fight like that, like tall, explosive, and like
just goes for it.
Intricate. Well, not intricate, but like crazy arsenal.
Yes.
Different angles, different attacks. I think that'd be a flipping exciting fight.
And have you noticed the trend of, I feel like they're all Chechen, Dagestani fighters who are being bought by other Arab countries to go and represent them, fight out of those countries.
Yeah.
Like Yakhyayev, I'm pretty sure he's Chechen. Had the Turkish flag. There was another guy that was something Yev, and he had the... So it's like, you know, like... They used to do the same with Olympic athletes. Like, hey, come here, train with us, we pay you, represent country, you know? Yeah. So
someone's reversing the friggin' Russians that used to do it.
The Russians used to do it?
I don't know. You said it in a Russian accent, so I just assumed.
But I think like the rich countries would get... I mean, it happens in football as well.
Like Ironman's family.
The rich countries would get someone from these poorer countries like, yeah, come in, we'll pay you, give you a good job.
Yeah, it'll be big in the...
Just put the flag on.
Football, yeah.
Yeah, football, Olympics and stuff, so
yeah, right. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we should do a deep dive on that.
I don't know if I'd live in the desert just to... I mean, I guess it's a job. I mean, people go...
Have you played in the EPL and like someone in Saudi Arabia...
I mean, Ronaldo's in Saudi Arabia right now. That's true.
How much friggin' money's he got? He's living in a tower that was built by slaves.
Freaking Jeremy's pretty much living in a desert working in the mines. Yeah. And he's raking it.
Legit. He's like, thanks. I'll have some more caviar. Eating it with your boy.
What the hell? That'd be a craziest crossover, actually.
It would be. Another crazy standout for me was how huge Alexandre Topuria looked.
Yeah, thick, man.
So thick, big back, man. Big frame.
Wasn't able to finish, but I almost feel like he almost looks like too powerful for the division. Like he'll swing and then his whole body will like fly.
Because he's missing.
Yeah, but like you really see the power because it's like off balancing him, right?
Yeah, but it's like, don't rely on that heavy hand too much, right? Like
don't commit so
he's
much.
got a good jab. Yes. He was effective with that jab throughout the fight, but he was throwing it, like for me personally, if I was able to, whisper in his ear, I'd be like, hey man, you're throwing like 30% volume, like throw like 80% volume. Have that jab constantly, that pressure, right? And then you can set that right hand up. It becomes easy. You've got someone on the back foot, get him up against the cage, mix up stuff. I felt like he was just jab and then he would stalk him down and then just try and throw that punch. And that's why he kept spinning because he was relying on the power.
Yeah. But he looked real good, man. Everyone was very impressed, with him.
I was definitely impressed.
He's got a big It's ironic because he's the older brother, but he's kind of got this Topuria name to kind of this power to live up to, you know. But
yeah, well, they've been famous in the local scenes, like coming up as a pair, the Topuria brothers.
Okay.
And I heard one of the commentators say that apparently Alexandre was the smarter one.
Ooh.
And then he ended up taking a lot of time off to be
the coach. Yes,
the main coach of Topuria.
Yeah, he had fought like a bunch of fights, you know, first.
Yeah,
but,
which is cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's cool to see brothers, man. I think we already did this before, but like the brothers, you know,
the two brothers
in UFC.
Yeah, it's sick.
We got the Bot Films, we got the Tapurias, we got the fucking.
It's fucking awesome, man, because it's like motivation, right?
Yeah. Will that motivate you if you pop out a boy first to quickly pop out another boy so they could both punch on and try each other?
Well, even if I pop out a chick, she go there and bash the friggin' female champion in the UFC.
They give me the Shevchenkos.
Yeah, 100%. We're coming for you. Who else was it? Luke Riley out of friggin' fucking Pimlet. He got a beautiful KO after losing the first round. You know, stayed composed and knocked this guy the fuck out, essentially.
Yeah.
So hats off to him. I'm excited to see what we've got coming in store for him in 2026.
Featherweight division, yep.
Featherweight division is getting exciting. Uncle Volk is going to need to have a couple more fights and
get out of there.
Skedaddle back to the farm.
Because we don't want to see you go.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline.
We don't want to get the Sweet Caroline turning into Ferguson. That's not going to happen. I don't think Volk is going to be... He's not going to be able to handle.
He's too humble and smart.
He's not going to be able to handle another loss. I reckon his next loss will be a retirement.
I think, he's like aware enough to really be like, hey, I probably have a couple left.
Yeah. He said to him, he said on an interview after he's got the belt back, he's like, put it this way, I'm not rebuilding again. So he's going to fight for...
Fair enough.
He'll pick what he wants.
He loses, retire, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, actually, he said he wanted to fight in September after his last win. Bloody hasn't fought all year. But I mean, yeah, take your time.
He's been setting up his like, retirement with his content, his farm stuff. So fucking good on him.
Content farming.
Yeah, freaking aura farming.
I got to give a shout out to Nicholas Dowley because I faded you, man. I saw 41 years old.
Typical John.
But not just that, absolutely flatlined by a rude boy, Randy Brown, which hasn't aged well recently.
Yeah, it's right. It's
so Dalby, mate. I mean, it just goes to show it's like how you cliche. Age is just a number. It's how you treat your health, your lifestyle. Like Wonder Boy as well, right? Like he's looked good at that age.
When you said his name. The real ones know.
Why did you make it so dramatic?
The real ones know.
Like we just overcame some. Speaking of overcoming, I don't know if we should finish this card, but the Conor McGregor thing, man.
Oh,
you mentioned that overcoming demons, bro.
Yeah, that is wild.
David read that to me in the previous thing, and I felt like my heart warmed up because we grew up watching Conor McGregor and he entertained the fuck out of us. And he has, not just us, he has given the whole world hilarious, funny things to say, you know? But it took a toll on the old McGregor soul, you know?
On the mind.
Yeah, man.
It turned him batshit insane. But if anyone that doesn't know, we'll catch up real quick. We'll try and put the quote maybe somewhere here. Maybe we'll short this, clip it. But Conor McGregor, he went and had a psychedelic experience in America, I believe it was.
Or Stanford.
Stanford University.
I think that's America, yeah.
Yeah, or did he go to Tijuana, Stanford University in Tijuana? I don't know. I only just
somewhere in North America.
He went somewhere for a controlled psychedelic therapy session, and he's basically found God, realized that cocaine was going to send him to an early grave, going to impact his family, and he's saved. He's back, and he's ready to fight.
But back...
This is the last time I will fall for this if it is bullshit. This is it.
Honestly, I think if we see him, if what he says is true, we're not even going to say the same Conor.
Yeah.
Because I think that madness, I think that was part of his aggressive fight style.
Yeah.
But remember how he came out against Khabib, bro? He looked like a demon, dude.
He was also drunk as fuck, like leading up to the entire fight.
I mean, dude, I think, yeah, no secret. That Colombian marching powder fueled a lot of his press conferences.
And the whiskey. Because that was the back of fucking Proper 12.
That's that fighting juice, man.
That's when he released that shit.
Yeah, so...
What a time. What a great businessman. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, he made his thing, but like I just don't think we're going to see the same Conor. But the thing is, we can't get stuck in the past of like, it's like, you know, your favorite artist, right? They have this album which is legendary. but people will always want the same thing. Like, yeah, redo that.
Oh,
redo that.
100%. Like
But,
with Parkway Drive, remember? Everyone's
Yeah,
like,
man.
oh, it's dad metal and shit like that. You know, shout out Parkway.
Yeah. Yeah, so many, like Arctic Monkeys, one of my favorite bands, and they had this like different turn. It's always, we can't, and same with people, we can't expect people to be the same. People develop and
Were
grow.
you the same 3 years ago?
No.
I was fucking not the same
But-
person
but
3 years
that's-
ago.
but
That's
unfor-
evolution and growth.
But yeah, unfortunately, when you're a celebrity, man, everyone around you is saying, be like this, be funny.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Be like that. Get your dick out.
Yeah.
Lift the weight with it. You know?
Connor's like, all right, everything no, except that last bit. Let's roll with that.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It's definitely very like heartwarming to hear that. And man, good luck to Conor on his journey.
Let's freaking see, man.
Yeah,
This is the last time I'm going to be like, oh my God, is he actually going to be, you know?
because it's about consistency, right?
And it's about backing up what you say. You can't talk the talk all the time. Not even with like fighting, like with just anything
life.
in your life.
Yeah,
You know, whatever you do in life, you have to fucking back up your words with action.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it becomes obsolete, irrelevant.
your words become.
We lose interest.
Yeah,
I had the pleasure, which I'm sure a lot of other people did. I'm sure most of the viewers and listeners of the potty did, of like seeing the whole trajectory of Conor McGregor's career, you know. And I was actually entertained by the cocaine Conor phase.
yes, it was entertaining. That's for
But
sure.
when you think of it in like a real frame of mind, it's he had a family, he has a missus, he's got businesses, he's got children.
yes,
You know, you don't want to die from a fucking heart attack because you're lost in the sauce. So let's see.
yeah, or even do things to cheat on your wife, hurt your kids,
Yeah,
so it's like
Disrespect.
just any destructive habit,
Destructive behavior.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Let's see, Conor. We're rooting for you.
Fucking oath. Now back to the card. There's
Yes.
a few other ones I want to highlight. Waldo Cortez Acosta.
Woo, where's Waldo? Freaking
Where's
here he
Waldo?
is.
Salsa boy.
Get your eye patches out.
My salsa makes sure the pretty girls want to dance. Fucking oath.
We're gonna have a Salsa Boy fight week for sure at some point.
Oh yeah,
because
100. I think we maybe early 2026 fight night. Salsa boy for the friggin' title eliminator for the strap.
Would you do a salsa for Salsa Boy fight week?
100%.
All right, sick.
100%. I'll take the friggin' wife to salsa lessons, dude. Take Jazz right there and learn it. I'm not.
This is for
flipping
Biggie Boy.
Yeah,
Not
this
Biggie
is
Boy.
this is for Salsa Boy. But he's basically turning into one of my favorite heavyweights, dude, because obviously I think it's bad news for anyone against Tommy Aspinall, but man, there's something about Waldo Cortez Acosta that's exciting. He's quick. His freaking hands are like a little bit down, and he's very like
that Cuban boxing, bro.
he's very active in his like evasion and feints and just rhythm. It's so awesome to watch.
Yep.
He's fought so much this year, and every single fight, it's more exciting. He's more confident, and I think this year is his breakout year. And I may even go as far to say that he is one of my favorite progression over the year stories and fighters of 2025.
Fuck yeah.
Straight up. I am so fucking excited to see the future of Waldo Cortez Acosta. He did this on short notice.
Yeah.
He weighed in like days before on the other side of the world, fucking flew over. What a performance.
Right, yeah, you got to respect that.
Man, it's fucking so exciting because the heavyweight division's shit.
Yeah, that's
You know?
because it's hard, right, to find such big boys. So
Yeah, that actually have skill and talent.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you can only get away with like the blobs that are trading for so long, like the Derek Lewises, the Tai Tuivasas. Both of them, I love watching them fight. But then as soon as a Tommy Aspinall comes into the mix,
Yes,
how the
GG.
fuck do you expect them to be able to compete? So it's
Yeah.
nice to kind of have a more filled up spectrum and not just so black and white with the
Yes.
skills.
Yeah.
Like it's like when we talk about having a full division. It's like a division of all different types of skill sets and like the matchmaking makes itself. In the heavyweight division, it's like, there's Tom, there's Cyril. Everyone else is getting starched.
Yeah.
So, I'm fucking
True.
excited.
Yeah, man. Let's see more of Biggie Boy. He seems like he's keen and wants to fight, make money, so I think we'll see more of him.
And he's super, super fucking exciting to watch. So, hell yeah. And also, honorable mention, Oral By.
Yes.
Jack Hermanson got fucking destroyed.
Just slept instantly, man.
That's 2 KOs now.
I think, bro, at some point, right, your brain just starts to switch off because it knows. So I think this might be the
This is the end.
And for the Joker.
Oh.
And like you're cutting weight, man. That's gonna dehydrate your brain even more. So
And you like, how many times can you do that shit before you fucking really start affecting your brain? Like clearly something's not right. But anyway, it was a good card, bro. Very exciting. Like so many finishes.
Yeah.
So many finishes.
People get fired up with the.
So if you motherfuckers want to complain about fight nights being shit, don't come at me and say, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m, Dave.
Yeah.
KO.
Watch it.
You can fucking watch the replays, all right? Because that's what I did. I watched the last three. I watched the last three live. Very hungover on my phone. But you can watch that shit on KO repeat. And if you haven't watched the card, watch it. Because it's fucking so good, man. Basically, like 80% of the fights ended in like the first 2 rounds. Beautiful.
Yeah, the main card, they all finished KO sub except one, the Gary decision.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 finishes.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Anyway, since we don't have a UFC coming up, we mentioned it at the start. If you're still here, appreciate it. If you are still here and you haven't fucking subscribed yet, be nice to us. We're doing this for us and for you. So hit the button. If you go onto any of our socials now, we've given it a bit of a facelift. We've got a link tree. On that link tree, we have all our medias, easy to access link. And you'll notice there's also a tab there that says ask us a question or give us a topic or anything that you would like us to discuss on the podcast. You know, Johnny and I from the start wanted this to be a community. We want us all to be able to have fun together. We want to get you guys involved as much as we can, right?
Yep.
So I put up on our story, which is at Combatcomradespod on Instagram, as it is on all our social media, asking you guys to send us some questions. I only did it 2 hours ago, actually. About 2 hours ago. So I wasn't really expecting anything. But I've just looked here and we have one question, which I will put up here. If you were to pick a UFC fight to show a non-fan in an attempt to win them over, what fight would it be? That's a fucking good question.
Well,
and to be honest, these are all anonymous as well. I think you don't even need to sign up to Google or anything. You can just put it straight in. So feel free to say whatever you want on here, and if it's good enough or funny enough, we'll mention it.
Yeah. Well, the first thing that came to mind is, casuals are people too. We have the saying, white belts are people too, casuals are people too.
We stand for casuals.
Yeah, we were all casuals.
Sometimes.
We all started as casuals. That's the thing.
100%.
And we want this to be a welcoming space. So don't take this with any negative connotation. But as a casual, it's hard to...
You can't say any of the fighters you like.
Because
they're all wrestlers.
Well, yeah, because grappling is...
It's not as exciting. Too casual.
Grappling is an intricate thing to understand, whereas everyone knows punch in head, knockout, like that is... It seems like it's more universal, maybe. Yeah. More universally understood. So I'm going to go with like a striking match. But, oh man, for some reason Dustin Poirier has to be in there just because he's a dog. He's a dog. For some reason, even though Makhachev is a wrestler, man, that was a pretty sick fight because you know what? Maybe
the JDM one?
No, Makhachev and
Volk.
Dustin. I'm talking about Dustin.
Dustin. Sorry. Yeah, that was good.
Because we are talking about MMA, so actually you do want to see some grappling, and to me that was like actually a bit of everything. They were both striking. They had grappling exchanges, striking. And the thing about UFC, for me, what makes it so beautiful, it's like, here are two puzzles. This is what they specialize in. That's what makes it so exciting. Is like, is his grappling going to trump this? Is his, this going to trump this? So you kind of see that, these guys have different strengths, but it's still exciting, right? Because Islam can still stand with Dustin. Dustin can still wrestle. He did a couple of really good switches on Islam. Maybe jump the ghillie a few extra times. But
that was for the meme, though. That was for the culture.
Yeah, true.
That was for the culture. And he's a G for that.
Yes. But then at the end, that thing that he did, bro, like that is just...
Yeah, that fucking ankle pick thing.
It was just crazy.
It was disgusting.
I've never seen that in any grappling or wrestling
It was
match.
so good that Dustin had to ask how he did it. And then he told him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he told him.
Yeah,
because I think they saw each other after they got out the octagon. It was in the back. And there's a video you can find of Islam Like maybe I'll put it up if I can find it. But he's like like you can see him like leaning in and like showing him how he like,
that's awesome.
yeah, which is fucking
This
sick.
is why, and it really highlights how this sport, there's always a bit of beef before, but at the end of the day, everyone just loves martial
That's
arts.
what makes it exciting as the person that's in the ring. You want to fucking
hype.
fire up.
Yeah.
And then once you cop a punch and you punch them and like both of you are in it and you can talk all that shit, but if you back it up and leave everything out in there, you have to be a fuckwit to not.
You go for it.
You know?
But what the point I'm trying to make is deep down, everyone who does this or enjoys it like us are just martial arts lovers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
There's
we just
discipline.
And at the end, even though they punch you, like, man, how'd you do that? That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I do after if I get tapped out. Oh yeah, man, that was awesome. Like, what'd you do there?
100%.
So that's what is really cool to see. At the end of the day, it's like, dude, we're all just nerds and we love this game.
Yeah, we're geeks for punch-ons, dude. 100%. All right, I like that.
Yeah. What about yourself?
I've got a couple. So if we can do one from like recent, I would pick Brendan Royval versus Pantoja because that fight is exhilarating.
Okay.
It's so back and forth striking.
Okay.
Then you could go, what is it? Rory McDonald versus
The Red King, bro. Lawler, bro.
Robbie Lawler.
Because that has just iconic scenes, bro.
Bro, the blood spit, the staring at each other and like headbutting.
The lip, dude.
The lip.
Flipping in the flipping wind.
The lip going flapping in the flipping wind, dude. 100%. That fight was epic.
Yeah.
And that if I was like, hey, someone's like, man, I haven't watched UFC, but I love a punch on. Like, what's something that can really fire me up? That. Josh Van Pantoja was good.
Yep.
What else would be an amazing?
You just, because you mentioned that era, you remind me of another one. Bit of a throwback. Weidman versus Rockhold, dude.
Yes, dude. that
was-
was savage.
Yeah, savage.
And not Weidman versus Silva. Because that's nasty.
Yeah,
That little
but
fucking
that's how you. That's the.
that was actually Rosanna's first UFC fight she watched,
Fuck.
and she's still
Well-
she's like she loves UFC now. So it didn't,
Really?
it didn't
Okay,
deter
that's
her.
good because I was gonna say that's probably the opposite of this question. What would you show a person to turn them off UFC?
Any fight by Marab.
I thought you liked Marab now.
No, I don't. I won't fade Marab, just like I won't fade. I know I like Islam though. As much as he beats everyone that I like, but no, Marab, his style is boring. I don't like it.
I mean, he's finishing now. He's
Yeah,
finishing on people's faces.
He finished O'Malley.
Yeah, dude.
We'll see.
Your boy.
Yeah, I know, but we'll see. We'll see if he keeps finishing.
We'll
You
see
get
if
one
he
finish,
continues.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd show Marab because Marab's boring. I'd show Kamzat versus DDP because that was fucking atrocious.
Derek Lewis and Francis
Oh!
Ngannou. The staring.
Rose
Two
number
absolute units.
Rose number Eunice versus Tatiana Suarez. Horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dog shit.
another one. Jan Jacek and Zhang for the
Wasn't the one where she got the, for the one to get him on.
hematoma.
Yeah, the hematoma fight was fucking epic. 100%. John Jones versus Lyoto Machida. That was a hectic fight.
I mean, we could just go on.
We could go on forever. But that is the only question we were left. So between now and next week, go into our any of our social media. We'll have a link, website linked. It's lnk.bio. Click the hyperlink. Like I said, all our media's in it, and you'll have this right at the top. The first option is this question form. You don't need to log in. It's completely anonymous. You can go in there and tell us to get fucked. Our accents suck because transition, majority of our listeners are from the United States of America.
Really?
Which is fucking crazy.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up, my boys?
God bless America.
And on YouTube, it's what's up, my boys. And on Spotify, what's up, my friggin' ladies and gents.
Yes, ladies and gents.
We got them both. So, go on there and let us know.
Yeah, because we want to have engagement. Like we had this plan of having this voicemail where people could leave there, but this is like the easiest way. So we'll start with that.
So until we get our own studio and infrastructure, we're doing the best that we can, but we want you guys to be involved.
Yes.
Obviously in that link tree, all our social medias are linked. So, give us a follow.
Leave a question. We'll answer it next week.
Yeah. And,
Or discussion topic.
we'll chat about whatever the bloody hell you want within reason. Within reason. All right. For anyone that's not watching, I just pointed at the camera. So is there any other interesting topics that we have, Johnny? I don't really know.
I think the last thing we mentioned was about Fights for next year.
Oh, yes. How can I forget?
Because
Fights to make in 2026.
Because we had a lot of great fights this year, a lot of standout performances. The first one I'm going to have to bring up is Arman Ilya. That has got to happen.
It has to.
First of all, just on paper, it makes sense. The streak Arman's been on, and he was meant to fight at the start of this year. So it just makes sense, first of all. But what makes this fight super exciting, I don't think I've ever seen someone climb from contender to GOAT as quick as Ilya. Right?
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
But the Josh Emmett was his contender fight. I didn't even know him.
Poatan.
Yes, Poatan. Yeah,
He's the only person.
But would you call Poatan the potential GOAT?
Oh, know? Yeah. Not GOAT. No. But just like superstar.
True.
Superstar.
Because I think what Poatan did to Izzy, like I think but I feel like Ilya did that to two people. He did that to Charles and to Volk. Two legends. Oh, and Max. And Max. How could I feel?
Yeah. Three scouts.
Just high level Hall of Famers. 3 Hall of Famers, dude.
Back to back to back.
So I think that's, to me, what has made it more rapid than Poatan.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then Arman is just looking unstoppable.
Yeah.
Hungry, insane. You know, all the Armenians
just eating all those croissants
are hyped up to get the bloody flag on the thing. So I think he's got that energy. To me, that is like that. I don't know if it would be on the White House card, but to me, that is the most exciting.
Unless they have a heavier division, that's the main event. Because they're not going to have a non-American on the main event. Surely
that's
not.
True. That's true.
250th anniversary of the.
That's true. You gotta have some Yanks on there. But that to me is probably the one I'm most excited for next year.
That is fucking exciting. And you know what is interesting about that fight? Obviously, Arman, specimen. However, he always has a point to prove. Is he going to stand up and prove he can trade with Ilya? And if he does, is this going to be the first person that cops that fucking, lights out shot and takes it? Or is he going to sleep? What do you think his best approach would be? Do you think stand with the cunt or just take him down?
I strongly feel, and he's actually said this, the thing of what I like about the Caucus fighters, even Makachev was saying is like, guys, it's simple. You know what I'm going to do, but no one can stop. And the same with...
But Arman stood up with him and traded with Dan. He was out striking Dan.
Yeah, I don't think he's as desperate for the takedown, but he knows at the end of the day, he's like, that is how I'm going to finish him.
I'm always going to get to the takedown.
Yeah, he knows that's his main thing. And why I say that is he actually, in an interview before, he said, as he was talking about Ilya, he's like, with Ilya, like, I know the strategy already. He's like, he laid it out. Long range weapons, he's got amazing kicks, right? Long range weapons from far away. Or just close the gap, either there or there. He knows in the middle, boxing range is where he can get slept.
Yeah.
So he's already come out and said the strategy, and I fully agree with it. I think that's the way to do it, and I think he can do it. But also, I haven't really seen Ilya grapple too much. I'm very excited to see his grappling chops.
It's gonna bring out the whole skill set out of both of them.
Yes,
mostly.
Which is gonna be so exciting. And the one thing about grappling, when you're offense or defense, man, the lactic acid starts pumping to the hands. How is your power going to be after that?
Yeah.
So that's why I think it can be very good to counter his knockout power is by really just like weighing on him and making him tired.
Yeah.
So
like wet blanket.
Yes.
Wet blanket.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
That is going to be a freaking exciting fight.
So pumped up for that, bro. You know all the villages are going to be staying up.
There is going to be goat festivals left and right. Bro, forget the inflation. People go, whatever the cost of the amount of goats, I will pay it for Arman Sarukian.
There might be a couple of Village Wars as well, but that's...
I think that's a new show coming out on TLC, Village Wars. Fuck you! I don't know why
dude, I think there's... I think there's the Desperate Housewives of
Dagestan.
Of Dagestan.
Oh, dude, that would be hectic.
Bro, if we said this, we'd probably get censored in Dagestan for saying that, bro. Yeah. Desperate Housewives.
I was gonna elaborate and go on a tangent, but I think I'm gonna leave that one alone. And let's look at the UFC rankings for another. Do you have anyone else on the top of your head that you think's a must-make fight while I look at the list here, Johnny? We can talk about Volkanovski. Obviously, the obvious answer is Evolov.
Really? I thought Lerone.
Well, he always starts when he talks about how there's a few options. He's got Lerone Murphy. He's got Movzar. I think he even mentioned Zalal maybe at some point. Do you think there's a world where Lerone leapfrogs him? Because he did have that exciting finish his
Spinning.
last fight, right?
To me, but maybe that's because I haven't been exposed to Movsar. Like to me, Movsar, what's his most impressive win? Aljo, right?
Yes.
And it's weird, right? Because like there's no real big standout. We have to go with Movsar, who's like pulled out a bunch of times, hasn't really had a really impressive win. Whereas Lerone, he's been a bit of a boring fighter, but he just come off an impressive win. So I think just based on recency and activity, Lerone might get it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Lerone Murphy and Volk will be an interesting fight, and I reckon there's a potential for people to kind of turn on Volk and say he's boring, because I think it's going to be a very calculated
it's going to be a
chess match.
Point thing.
Because they're both very... they both have the ability to do exciting stuff, obviously. You know, we can never forget round 3 against Ortega with Volk. We can't forget the most recent spinning attack KO, exciting from Lerone. But I think in that situation, they're both going to be like tit for tat.
Definitely.
Like playing the outside, chopping the legs, trying to, find their entry. It's not going to be a fucking clash of the titans.
I think Volk has that cool... We're going to see wrestling Volk come out, though, which is awesome.
Yeah, which is good. I don't want to see him get knocked out again. So do whatever you got to do. Get a couple more wins and fucking retire. And I'll watch you. I'm going to be watching your YouTube forever.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be supporting you forever.
Volk supporters forever.
Just keep...
For life.
Don't fucking fuck your brain. You have too many kids. You got family. Come on.
Exactly.
Couple more wins.
And you're great on the camera and stuff. So
yeah, he's a fucking legend.
But yeah,
put him on the $5 note.
I haven't seen Volk wrestle since the Chad Mendes fight. Because that's a good point. That was the first time I saw this guy, and I was like, I was literally calling him Aussie Khabib. Because he was just
relentless.
Yeah. So I think we're going to... we saw him win the fight using that.
Yeah, because he double-legged him and then just...
Yeah, which a lot of people were like, oh, what are you doing? You're piecing him up on the feet. But he was like, no, fuck this.
Well, that was me for 1 second, and then he started grounding pounding.
Actually, hell yeah.
Because sometimes they usually take him to the ground, they lay on him, and you're like, bro, you had a
chance, yes.
But he was the epitome of what to do in that situation if you were going to take him down. Just immediately beat the dog shit out of him.
Yeah.
That is bloody exciting too. And then we've who knows when we're going to see fucking Chimaev again. Tom Aspinall, I don't think he should fight Cyril Gane again. I think Cyril Gane should fucking wait, because it's his fault that shit happened.
Yeah,
he poked him out. So who should Cyril Gane verse?
As an interim or something?
No. Oh, sorry. I meant who should Tommy Aspinall verse?
Oh, you think Cyril Gane doesn't get another shot?
I think
honestly, they're going to run it back.
I think that if you ruin a main event, he ruined it because you fucking poke someone in the eyes.
Yeah.
And you have a history of poking people in the eyes.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get it. That's on you.
Yeah.
Fix your shit.
I think from now on, I want to see... I've been hearing a lot about a point deduction.
I think give it to fucking Cortez Acosta. Or maybe have Cortez Acosta versus Cyril Gane.
For a contender.
And that's the contender fight.
Oh, what about Volkov, mate? Volkov just...
Didn't he already beat Volkov?
True. Wait. No, I think he beat Pavlovich.
Oh, so he's beaten Pavlovich.
Or maybe he beat Volkov. Oh, yeah,
I thought he did.
He straight armbarred him.
Yeah, so he beat Volkov. He's beat Pavlovich. He's beat Blades. Cyril Gane fucking poked him in the eye. He beat Sergey Spivak.
But come on, bro. Is Costa going to get a title shot of beating Shamal Gaziev?
No, I'm saying he fights someone else.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
For a title eliminator.
Yeah. I have a feeling Cyril won't do it, though. He'll be like, oh, what the fuck?
Do what you're fucking told. You're the one that poked him in the eye, you fucking idiot. You'd be fighting him anyway if you didn't poke him in the eye, because you would have lost.
Bro, in the conference call, he's going, oh, are
you sure? Sure? Shut up, dude. You did that. That's on you. Whether people want to say, oh, Tommy overreacted, your fingers went and skull fucked his fucking eyeballs.
He went to third base.
He went to third base on your face, brother. Straight in the freaking eye. If he put his thumb in his mouth, he would have worked him like a bowling ball.
Bro, watching that scene almost took me back to high school in the cinemas, bro. You're trying to get... And Cyril tried to get to third base.
Legit, he's trying to get to third base. You haven't even taken him out for a freaking wine. Oh my God.
Cost me.
If it was up to me, I'd be shelving that bastard. If it was his first time he eye poked someone, it is what it is. But this motherfucker is notorious for doing dirty shit. So, you know what? Give the Salsa Boys someone. All right, maybe give Salsa Boy Sergey or Curtis or some shit. Like, get him to Gane. Do a title eliminator. The winner fights Tom.
Yep.
Although that's slack to Tom because he wants to fight. So he's probably going to want a quick turnaround.
I think he may even want Cyril, because he's the type of guy to be like,
yeah, he's not scared.
You guys thought I was losing? I'll fucking show you guys, you know.
I don't even think, how do you score a fucking 2 minutes of a round? That's so dumb.
Yeah.
That people have never fought before. You know, you have to download information. He doesn't want to rush shit.
It's 5 rounds, exactly.
He's like average fight time is as short as a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
And you're, whoa, he's losing. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another episode done, my friend.
Yeah, there's a bit of a different one today.
Bit of a different one, but we will
different
not stop giving you content. We're always going to do it.
And we just love it. That's why we do it, right? We're just having fun.
100%.
But we got a very exciting one next week. We got the last pay-per-view for the year. And I think the last pay-per-view on that model. Because we're going to be going to
We're going
Paramount.
to, a big Paramount.
I don't even know what Paramount is showing, but obviously I'm going to be subscribing after this.
At least the first card you know is going to be huge because it's going to be the first one
Get everyone hooked.
of that relationship, which is sick. But anyway, if you've made it this far, usual spiel, Combat Comrades on all social media. We post every week, as you know. I want you guys to like, comment, share. Leave down your dream fight or your fight to make in 2026 in the comments. Share with your friends. Follow us on all our shit. Thanks for Bella Vista for letting us use this space as usual. And until next time.
Let's go for that.
Peace.
Combat Comrades!